What if the greatest secret surrounding the mystery schools was never the rituals they performed in the dark? What if it was the secrets that came from those rituals that allowed them to become something more, to know something more, to get ahead in this world? When most people hear the term ritual or initiation, they tend to think of cults or secret societies, guys in robes or candles, images painted on stone concrete floors, deals with the devil. Hollywood or various other programming that goes on in this world has convinced us that rituals and initiation is something that belongs to the cult. But what if rituals were, for lack of a better word, some kind of technology that allowed us to deliberately alter our consciousness and sometimes alter ourselves? Rituals exist everywhere, long before Freemasonry, long before medieval orders and secret societies. Every culture throughout history has developed some kind of initiatory traditions. Some of these were in public and some of these were in secret. The Egyptians, the Eleusinian mystery schools of Greece, the Pythagoreans, the Druids, the Essenes, the Knights Templars, the Rosicrucians, Freemasonry, Sufi brotherhoods. Though these cultures were separated by oceans, they seem to describe remarkably similar experiences. Why? People often imagine initiation as joining an organization, receiving a title, but historically, initiation meant something so much different. It meant the death of one way of seeing and the birth of another, the death of identity as you currently know it. The person who you thought you were begins to dissolve and the world that you thought you knew begins to change into something else. It begins to reveal its secrets. Most people spend their lives strengthening their identity, their career, their beliefs, their politics, their trauma, their memories. Those who tend to venture into the unknown, whether you call them philosophers, esoterics, seekers, yogis, shamans, they tend to have a different idea. The Upanishads speak of the Atman. Buddhism questions whether personal identity even exists at all. Carl Jung believed that beneath the conscious personality lied a far deeper psyche, waiting to be integrated. Different language, different cultures, remarkably similar direction. At its core, a ritual simply means repeating intentional actions that transform the mind. Meditation, prayer, pilgrimage, breathwork, fasting, silence, chanting, isolation. Even modern athletes perform rituals before they compete. Musicians before concerts. Today, sometimes even during those concerts. Human beings instinctively use ritual to change their internal state. Difference is that some of these rituals are for performance and some of them are for transformation. Methods tend to differ, but the goal always seems remarkably similar, to quieten down the internal dialogue long enough for something unfamiliar to emerge. Across cultures, certain themes and ideas and experiences tend to appear again and again and again, almost like you could call it a science. Leaving the body, encountering overwhelming light that appears to show intelligence, feeling absolute unity, meeting guides, witnessing symbolic deaths. Shamans describe journeys through spirit worlds. Every authentic mystical tradition comes with the same warning: never get too attached to chasing these experiences. The experience is not the goal, transformation is. Ironically, the greatest obstacle to initiation may be wanting one too badly. Mostly today, visualization is marketed as a manifestation technique. Become successful, attract a certain lover, attract a certain amount of money. But historically, visualization served a different purpose. It was used to create or cultivate emotional intensity, to generate courage, compassion, feelings of love, devotion. Emotion changes physiology. A true practitioner understands that imagination isn't just about fantasy or dreams. It's one of the brain's primary methods for shaping internal reality.
I believe that true focus lies somewhere between rage and serenity. Would you mind if I...
What did you just do to me?
I accessed the brightest corner of your memory system. It's a very beautiful memory, Eric. Thank you. I didn't know I still had that. There's so much more to you than you know. Not just pain and anger. It's good, too. I felt it. And when you can access all that, you'll possess a power no one can match.
While most people see movies as something fictional, what this clip shows is that the aim isn't emotional suppression, nor is it emotional chaos. It's conscious access. When attention, emotion, and breath and intention become aligned, the mind seems to enter an unusually receptive state. And that alignment appears to become central to many accounts of transformation. Perhaps initiation isn't reserved for monks or for mystics or for seekers or for yogis or for shamans. Perhaps it's meant for those who are curious to know more about the world in which they live, to know more about who they are and where they come from or where they might be going. Perhaps the greatest secret of the mystery schools isn't just hidden knowledge, but it's hidden experience. Books can transfer information. Teachers can give you techniques, but no one can give you an initiation, despite what you see on social media, people giving each other Kundalini experiences. That work has to be done by you, inside you, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through silence, whether it's through a psychedelic ally. All of these are simply different technologies designed to prepare the mind for an encounter with itself. There's a saying, and I can't remember who says it, but what he says is the map is not the territory. Perhaps in this case, the ritual is the map, not the destination. Mistaking a ritual for an experience is a little like mistaking a menu for the meal. Perhaps the reason that these traditions have survived thousands and thousands of years alongside religion isn't because they promise certainty, but because they invited people to find out for themselves.